Registered Phenomena Code, 027. Object Class, Alpha Yellow. Hazards, Extra-Dimensional Hazard. Containment Protocols, RPC-027 is to be stored within a standard small containment locker at Site-016 when not being used for testing. Authorized testing of RPC-027 is to be done by personnel with Level 4 clearance. Testing for RPC-027 must be carried out using 5 subjects. Description: RPC-027 is a 7.62 by 7.62 by 7.62 cm black cube made of an unknown material with the phrase, "The Reality Cube." An amazing company product. Amazing company is not responsible for any psychological or existential damage. RPC-027 exhibits no anomalous properties with the exception of maintaining a constant internal temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. RPC-027's main anomalous properties begin when 5 subjects place their hands on the sides of RPC-027. Once done, RPC-027 will produce a spatial anomaly from its interior, henceforth referred to as RPC-027A, will create an extra-dimensional gateway into a pocket universe designated RPC-027b. RPC-027b is an extra-dimensional space containing identical duplicates of the Solar System's Sun, Earth, and Moon. Subjects who are sent through RPC-027 always arrive together at a random area in the replicant Earth. Recordings and eyewitness accounts reveal that subjects sent through RPC-027A always arrive at a random event in human history. The following are a list of events recorded during testing. Access granted. The French Revolution. The Vietnam War. World War I. World War II. The Russian Revolution. The Neolithic Revolution I. Data redacted. Subjects inside RPC-027b claim to have a user interface screen constantly in front of them along with several icons appearing. The following are the claims of subjects on what the user interface provides and the several icons that appear around the user interface. This list also provides mentions phenomena that happen to the subjects' bodies when they are in RPC-027b. Health bar. Personnel and CSD class have described the health bar as being found in the bottom left corner of a subject's vision. The health bar always starts at 100/100ths of a horsepower, but as the person takes damage, said health bar will go down. If a person is damaged inside RPC-027b, their wounds will instantly heal, but their health bar will lower. Once the health bar is depleted, a spatial anomaly, similar to the one created by RPC-027A, will originate within the subject before displacing them to our reality. The experience points bar. When a subject terminates an entity inside RPC-027b, the experience points bar will grow. The experience points bar can be found also at the bottom left corner of a subject's vision below the health bar. The experience points bar begins at 0/100 XP. But every time a subject terminates an entity, said subject will gain 50 experience points. Once an experience points bar is maxed out, said subject will level up, resetting the experience points bar to 0. The leveling system. The leveling system can be found on the top right corner of a subject's vision. Subjects entering RPC-027b always begin at level 1. When a subject's experience points bar maxes out, said subject's level will increase by 1. Once a subject raises a level, 1 point will be randomly placed into the physical award system. The physical award system. Once a subject's experience points bar maxes out and a subject levels up, a physical attribute of the subject will be increased. For example, if a person's top speed in our reality is 11.12 km per hour, then while inside RPC-027b if a speed attribute is increased, the runner's top speed will randomly increase by 1.5 to 2 km per hour. There are 4 attributes that can be randomly updated, which are the following: endurance, strength, speed, defense. RPC-027b is inhabited by instances of RPC-027c. RPC-027C are physically and genetically humans. RPC-027C instances are the sole inhabitants of RPC-027b. There are no other organisms or entities other than the RPC-027C instances. The entities attempt to reenact historical events. RPC-027C instances will try to imitate soldiers, important historical figures, and civilians that partook in historical events. RPC-027b is extremely accurate when it comes to depicting our universe's human history with a 99.8% accuracy rate. When subjects enter RPC-027b through RPC-027a, they will immediately be placed in the middle of a historical conflict. After a period of time, the subject will begin to hear a disembodied voice known as RPC-027d. RPC-027d is an unknown entity that speaks to subjects inside RPC-027d via telepathy. The entity will give commands to the subject to complete a certain objective. Commands given by RPC-027d are as follows: Capture, input location. Ambush, input location or name. Research, input topic. Assassinate, input name. Retreat to, input location. Once subjects completes RPC-027d's objective, subjects will be returned to our universe via RPC-027a. Subjects will return to their initial location before displacement. Subjects inside RPC-027b experience time slower than in our reality. Discovery: RPC-027 was discovered following the brief disappearance of 5 redacted high school students. The students, after being discovered by law enforcement, claimed to have disappeared for 10 days. This was preceded by a conflicting account of the parents, who stated that the students were absent for approximately 1 hour. An investigation was launched by 3 police officers and 2 authority agents. The group discovered RPC-027 in the men's locker room of the high school before accidentally activating its anomalous properties. All 5 personnel were promptly displaced to RPC-027b. The 2 agents claim that they were taken to 1790s France during the French Revolution. RPC-027d gave the group the command to behead a French aristocrat waiting to be executed at a guillotine. A crowd of RPC-027c pushed the agents toward the aristocrat and forced one of the police officers to execute the man on the guillotine. The police officer terminated the man on the guillotine, completing RPC-027d command and returning the group back into our reality. The 2 authority agents were able to apprehend the 3 police and took them to site redacted to be administered amnestics. RPC-027 was taken to Site 016 for testing. Addendum, Test Log A. Test hash, test 027004. Date, // Test subjects, Agent 1, Agent 2, Agent 3, Agent 4, Agent 5. Test procedures: 5 agents have volunteered for this test. The group will enter RPC-027b with a standard authority video recording headset and record anything that happens. Begin log. Dr. Pierce, let's begin this test. Remember, video feeds on. Agent 5, let's do this. The group place their hands on RPC-027. RPC-027a begins to form. The group enter RPC-027a and immediately arrive at RPC-027b's version of Earth. Video feed shows the group to be in the middle of an active battlefield. Agent 1, watch out. Agent 3 through Agent 5 are terminated by some kind of projectile. Agent 2, follow me. Agent 1 and Agent 2 run and jump into a trench. Agent 1, what the, expletive redacted. Agent 2 turns to Agent 1 to see 3 RPC-027c instances pointing 3R Isaka Type 30s at Agent 1 and Agent 2. The RPC-027c instances are wearing World War I standard British Army uniform. RPC-027c instance, Die German scum. Fire. The RPC-027C instances fire upon Agent 1 and Agent 2. RPC-027A manifests and engulfs Agent 1 and Agent 2. Agent 1 and Agent 2 return back to our reality along with Agents 3 through Agent 5. End log. End test comments. Agent 1 through Agent 5 were found to be physically well, but experienced severe mental trauma. The group is currently being psychologically evaluated by Dr. Samuel and Dr. Timothy. Addendum: after test 027004, subjects who participated in the test started showing signs of schizophrenia and FMS2. Agent 3 through Agent 5 had developed phonophobia 3. Agent 1 and Agent 2 had developed hemophobia 4. All volunteer test subjects have the collective belief that they were soldiers who fought during World War I and died in battle. The subjects are to be administered amnestics on the 1st of January 2016. Addendum: volunteers are to not be accepted for testing with RPC-027. Testing with RPC-027 should only be done with CSD class personnel. GD. Footnotes. 1. The Neolithic Revolution, Neolithic Demographic Transition, Agricultural Revolution, or First Agricultural Revolution was the wide-scale transition of many human cultures during the Neolithic period from a lifestyle of hunting and gathering to one of agriculture and settlement, making an increasingly larger population possible. 2. False memory syndrome, FMS, describes a condition in which a person's identity and relationships are affected by memories that are factually incorrect but that they strongly believe. 3. Phonophobia, also called lygrophobia or sonophobia, is a fear of or aversion to loud sounds. 4. Hemophobia is the extreme and irrational fear of blood.